A massive cybercrime network operating for years has finally been taken down. Authorities say thousands of internet routers across the world were secretly infected with malware and turned into tools for our online fraud. The operation targeted a malicious proxy service known as SocksEscort, and according to investigators, the scheme helped criminals steal millions of dollars from victims across the United States. Here's what happened. The takedown was part of a coordinated international operation led by the United States Department of Justice with support from the Federal Bureau of Investigation and several global law enforcement partners. Authorities seized dozens of internet domains connected to the SocksEscort network. Servers connected to the operation were also taken down in multiple countries including Austria, France, and the Netherlands. Investigators say the network had been operating since at least 2020. And during that time, it built a massive system of compromised internet routers, according to court documents. The criminals behind SocksEscort infected residential and small business routers with malware. Once a router was infected, it could secretly redirect internet traffic through that device. The operators then sold access to these infected connections. This allowed cybercriminals to browse the internet using someone else's internet address. In simple terms, they could hide their real location while committing crimes online. At its peak, the network offered access to hundreds of thousands of IP addresses worldwide. As recently as early 2026, investigators say around 8,000 routers were still infected, including about 500 in the United States. Authorities say criminals use these proxy connections to carry out major fraud schemes. These included bank account takeovers, cryptocurrency theft, and fraudulent unemployment claims. One victim in New York reportedly lost $1 million worth of cryptocurrency. A manufacturing company in Pennsylvania lost $700,000 in a financial fraud scheme. And several current and former U.S. service members had military credit accounts drained of more than $100,000. Investigators say these crimes collectively caused millions of dollars in losses. The case required cooperation from multiple international agencies. Authorities across Europe worked alongside U.S. investigators to identify servers and shut down parts of the network. Organizations like Europol and Eurojust help coordinate the cross-border investigation. Cybersecurity groups and private research labs also assisted in tracking the malicious infrastructure. Together, the effort allowed investigators to dismantle a network that had been hiding cybercriminal activity for years. This case highlights a growing cybersecurity risk. Many people don't realize that their home router can be hacked. Once compromised, it can quietly become part of a global cybercrime network without the owner even noticing. Hackers can use it to hide their identity while carrying out financial fraud, hacking attempts, or other illegal activities. That's why cybersecurity experts recommend regularly updating router firmware, changing default passwords, and monitoring unusual network activity. The takedown of the SocksEscort Proxy network shows how complex modern cybercrime operations have become, but it also shows that international cooperation can disrupt even large criminal infrastructures. Still, investigators warn that new networks like this can appear at any time. Staying informed and securing your devices is one of the best ways to protect yourself.